Hiya, I'm Simone Radley from England and Nails, and in this video I'm going to be doing a Speedy nail art design, and it's going to be purple, I think, and something fabulous. So this design is another one that's going to go into our Speedy nail art bank of designs, ready for you to do some quick salon nail art. So I'm working on an almond fit tip, and I have done a base of cover flubber. This is one of my fave things to use. I absolutely love it. Yeah, I think it's amazing. I've actually converted quite a few of my acrylic clients over to wearing this, which is amazing, and it just shows you how strong it is. So I've done 2 coats of cover flubber on my almond fit tip, and I'm going to use I-188 for this, which is Cuban Lily, and it's a really nice sort of like pastel purple, like a pastel lilac sort of colour. I love it. So I'm just going to decant a bit onto my silicone pad, which I'm going to work from just sort of for the first part, and I'm going to do like a half smile line. Now to paint that, it's entirely up to you what you want to use. I'm going to use the Artiste brush, I think. But you might want to use a liner brush like the 10mm or the 15mm. Or you might want to use something a bit thicker like the vice versa. That's totally fine. And it's one of those that's like a bit of trial and error really, to see what works for you. So I will show you what I'm going to do. Hopefully the camera will focus on 2 things at once. My brush, for some reason, is gone a bit stiff. So I'm just wiping it in some green cleaner because it's gone a bit stiff. Don't know what I've done to it. I try not to wreck my brushes, but sometimes when I do nail art stuff I get a bit carried away and I just go wild and think, yeah, I'll just use that brush to paint this random stuff, and then I'm like, oh, ruined it. That's better. So yeah, I'm just going to paint like half a sort of smile line basically on here. So I roll my brush through the paint and get a really good coverage, so it covers the whole length of the brush, so you can see there. Otherwise you can get like a bit of a ball going on at the end. So if you roll your brush through your eyelac and really give it a good coverage, you shouldn't get that blob thing going on. Hopefully. Sometimes you still will, because ultimately the best thing to paint with for nail art is gel paint, because it's the right consistency, it's nice and thick, and you don't get that ball thing going on at the end of your brush. But anyway, so I'm going to come in and just paint a rough sort of smile line on the end there. Then I'm going to use the brush out of the bottle. So I've just got a little bit of a smile line going on. I've not painted the whole thing because I'm going to use the brush out of the bottle to come down and paint over half of the nail. Again, for this, however you want to do it is fine. You might want to come in and paint your line down the middle using one of the liner brushes, which would definitely be more accurate. But I'm going to come in with some Flexi tape over the middle line, so I'm not stressing about it. I'm going in, I'm going for it. And then once I've got that on, I'm just going to go back to my Artiste brush and just fill in this smile at the bottom of this side. And then I'm going to put that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So now that's cured, I'm going to come back to my smile line because I'm going to just basically do a second coat. So I'm going to come back to my smile line and go over that, and then I'm going to go over the other half section. And then I'm going to wait around the lamp for 60 seconds. And while that's curing, I'm just going to show you this brush, because I have got a hair in the brush that's sticking out. You probably saw it when I was painting that nail. And it's really annoying, so I'll show you what I do. So if you do get like a bristle that's a bit wayward, it's here. This one is bent and it's just like sticking out. I don't chop it off because basically in the brush it folds over. So all I do is I get my tweezers and just pull it, and you can see it just pulls it out. I don't even know if you can see that. I'll put it on there, look. So you can see it's like folds over in the brush and it just pulls it out and then it's gone. And you've not had to like cut it and risk getting any weird random bits in your polish. So yeah, if that happens, that's what you can do. So now that's cured, I'm going to come in with my Flexi tape. I've got the silver one. It's not the holographic one, it's like this. I call it sterling silver. I don't know. That's what I call it. So I'm just going to have a look and see what width I want. I don't want like a massive thick one like that, but what width you have depends on how straight you've painted your line, basically. And because I'm just wanting to do this as like a quick one, obviously I just used the brush out of the bottle. So it's not as straight as it could be, so I'm not going to go super thin because that's not going to help me out covering a bit of my wonky line up. But this one should. She says. And I'm going to just whack this like right down the middle. Oh, I'm shaking. I don't know why I'm shaking all of a sudden, but I am. Yeah, looks good. So I'm going to use my Silicone City tool. Although I don't know where I've blooming put it. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's there. So I'm going to use my Silicone City tool just to smooth this out. So this would look, ooh, what going wobbly? This would look really good in a set, I think, of ones that are all this purple Cuban lily colour. And then you could just have a couple of accent nails with this on and it would look really good, I reckon. So yeah, you don't have to do like the whole set like this because obviously that would not be Speedy nail art. You'd be there, well I'd be there all blooming day. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it wouldn't be Speedy anyway. But yeah, if I did like a set with all the purple and then just like chucked a couple of these in as accent nails, I think it would look really good. So now I'm going to top coat it, and because we've put obviously the Flexi tape on, it does need top coating twice. So I'm going to use Rock Light to top coat this. And then whack it in the lamp for 60 seconds. So now I have done 2 coats, it's fully cured. And what I'm going to do is, if you've got like a little tiny rough bit, you just need to get rid of that because people will pick that and peel it off. I defo would. So I use the 240 signature wood and just give it a little, just a little tinkle around there. You don't want to go wild because, you know, you don't want to like get rid of all your capping, but just give it a little tiny rubber dub and it gets rid of that spiky edge. And then I'm just going to wipe the sticky layer off with some green cleaner. And that is it. Bish bash bosh. So it looks lush and it's pretty quick and easy really. So that's definitely one for my Speedy nail art bank. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell as well so you don't miss any of our new ones. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.